everyone, welcome back. I am ready to start. So if you didn't watch my video yesterday, I took last night off and I went down to the shore and had a really good time. And then today I actually slept in. It was absolutely wonderful. And then I also had a little barbecue with my family early, well, I should say late afternoon to early evening. So I am going out for the very first time. You guys know I can't just kind of sit around and do nothing. That's just not me. So I'm going out for just a couple of hours tonight. Once again, didn't work a full day, but it's all good because you have to have that work-life balance. So guys, let's officially kick off today and let's go make some money. Order is actually coming in. Let me turn it off. So it's only a couple of items, so should be in, out, and done. So I am heading off to Walmart right now as we speak. Man, I have to tell you, first of all, the Walmart order is shopped. It was easy. I was out the door. It told me it was going to take me 30 minutes to complete. I did it in like 15. Super easy. But talk about the Jersey Shore. Like, I had to take a picture of the traffic because it is just absolutely ridiculous. And I've been avoiding a lot of the shore area today. Like, I should have known better, but this is just a picture of some traffic. Talk about traffic. This is Jersey. This is typical Jersey Shore traffic for you. But anyway, so the only thing is, it was a handed to me customer, and I knocked, waited, knocked some more. Needless to say, I also texted them when I was on my way. Hello, I'm here. I was about ready to call. And then someone finally came to the door to grab their groceries. So I had visions of me like having to return the Walmart order I just shopped for. But finally someone came to the door and it was done. Whew. I was sweating that one out a little bit. So now I am going to a sushi restaurant for a Grubhub order, which is right here. So I'm thinking pretty darn good order, $12.23, and then I just got this add-on order, but I can't put it up because I freaking forgot to screenshot it. I was too excited to get the order for additional $10, so I'm working on a $22 stacked order right now. The only thing is this restaurant is known to be a little behind sometimes, so that's my only like reservation about doing this order. So I don't know, I'm hoping I didn't do a bad pick on this one, even though history dictates itself. Isn't that what they say? Anyway, I'm on my way to the restaurant for my stacked order from Grubhub. So man, I have to tell you what happened with that sushi order from that Grubhub stacked order. So I walked into the sushi restaurant and they were dead. There was no one to be found. No one who worked there, like literally nobody. I had to wait, it felt like eternity, but it was probably only minutes. I'm probably being dramatic. For someone to even come out of the kitchen to say, hey, I'm here for so-and-so order. So the person finally came out And I was literally about to call the restaurant to have someone actually answer the phone at the front desk, but they kind of beat me to the punch. She goes, Grubhub, right? And I said, yeah, I'm here for a Grubhub order for, and I said the customer's name. And she goes, okay, 1 minute. And she comes back out with the one order. Now, let me rewind this back a little bit. I looked at the order before I got there. The second order was going to the same customer, same house, and it was the same exact order. So I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe the customer just liked their order and wanted to order like a double order of it. Not my problem or not my issue to figure it out. So the person at the restaurant gives me the one order, and I said, I have 2 orders for the same customer. And she rolls her eyes and goes, oh, I only made 1 order because it's the same order. And I said, I appreciate that, but I am here for 2 orders. She goes, well, why would a customer order the same thing? And I said, ma'am, I have no idea. It's not for me to figure it out, but I'm here for 2 orders. She goes, well, I tried calling the customer, but they didn't answer. And I said, I don't know what to tell you besides I'm here for 2 orders. I felt like I kept repeating the same thing over and over again, and she's just like, okay, I'll make it for you. And then she goes, it's gonna be a couple minutes. So 10 minutes later, my order finally was ready, and I picked it up and I delivered. It was a leave at door, so I left at the door. I took a picture just in case to cover my own little behind, and went on my merry little way. $22 stacked order. And that is my sushi story of the evening. Just completed another shop and deliver, this time with Uber. It was, I forget how much it was. It was a really good shop and deliver too. It was $17.98. It was only 3 items for CVS. Really easy items. I was in and out in like 5 minutes. I can't even tell you how many times this order probably got passed up, I'm gonna assume, just because the base pay was $17.98. There was no tip on it, but at this point I say, who cares? It's $17.98. So thank you, Uber, for having a really good base pay on that shop and deliver. I am now, right after that, I did a quick McDonald's order, $7.25 order. This was funny. It was $7. It was $7 exactly. $7. McDonald's. Really easy, and it was bringing me to the part of town that I really wanted to actually be in. And there was a 50-cent hidden tip. I always find that. I don't know why, but I always find it so super funny when like hidden tips are like cents. I always say, really, DoorDash, why are you hiding cents? Just doesn't make sense to me. Get it? Pun intended. It doesn't make sense to me. And then now I just pulled up. I'm right in front of the restaurant. I did a stacked order, which is what I'm doing right now, for an Indian restaurant. It's called Bombay, which is right here, and then Temple Restaurant, which is right here. So one's on one side, one's on the other. So it should be easy. And I got a parking spot. I never get a parking spot in downtown, so I feel like I always win the lottery when I actually get a parking spot that I don't have to walk like blocks to get to the restaurant. So we are in summertime. And I apologize, but I feel like pickups and drop-offs lately have been a little bit on the challenging side with videoing, and maybe it's just me, but during the winter I'm able to wear like a chest mount, and at least you can hide it underneath a jacket pretty well, and I mean, people see it but they don't kind of question it. But in the summertime when you're wearing shorts and a t-shirt, like, you get some really strange looks. I do have a wrist holder for my GoPro, which is right here. It actually fits on your wrist, but it becomes a little awkward and when it's hot outside, and it doesn't always do the best videoing. So a lot of my pickups and drop-offs have been shortened because of my restrictions on what I'm wearing. So anyway, let me go into these restaurants. Order is a Popeyes order. Reluctantly, I took it. Popeyes just isn't one of my favorite places, but I was hoping Sunday night, hopefully not busy. So I took a chance on it because Uber Eats is in a quest, and this will give me my second order of the quest tonight. I just need one more in order to get my quest completed, so that's the reason why I actually took a chance on it. And I went in and they actually had it ready to go, and I was out the door. I think I was shocked. I think it's like the first time I've ever had it happen at Popeyes before. So I'm like, what is going on? But it was a pleasant surprise, that I'll tell you. So I am now on my way for a drop-off. Next order, Uber. 3 Uber orders in a row and quest completed. So just went in, grabbed the order, easy peasy, and I'm on my way. Order is dropped off. It was a hand it to me customer. And guys, I am calling it a night. I swear, sometimes the smallest amount of hours that you have to spare, whether it's part-time, whether it's full-time, you can make some of the biggest impact and you can make some good money in the short amount of time that you have out. And that's exactly what I did tonight. But thank you so much for coming along with me. I had a good stacked order on Grubhub. I had a quest completed on Uber Eats. I did a Spark, and I got a couple of DoorDash orders in there. So I feel like I kind of covered it all tonight. But guys, out in also, if in case inquiring minds want to know, I am taking tomorrow off for the 4th of July to spend some time with my family. So guys, if you're driving, please stay safe and healthy. Remember, kindness is always free. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.